Hello. For evidence of an expanded personal learning network, I chose to explore Pinterest. I did this because, to be honest, I've sort of avoided Pinterest. Originally, I had relegated it to the role of something used to explore crafts, recipes, or interior design. However, more and more in the last 6 months, I've been hearing more about how useful of an organizational tool it can be. I've slowly been coming around and created an account. However, I pinned a few things but didn't really jump in. For the purposes of this assignment, I decided to create a whole new page, a fresh start. Um, let's see, for sharing work, I created a 21st century skills board, as you can see here, and located relevant pins related to the topic. You can see I have here, this is an article on 15 ways digital learning can lead to deeper learning. Here also, if you scroll down, let's see, you can see join the EdTech revolution, which gives you some relevant stats about learning with technology. And if you look at the bottom, it's about the ISTE conference mentioned in Philadelphia next summer. Um, for my contribution, I shared a video describing, right over here you can see, describing my project for 21st century teaching skills in 8th grade social studies via student performance. You can also see that I've added my exemplar video that I scripted and filmed. That is, let's see, right here. There you go. Let's see, and so that's my board for 21st century skills. Um, let's go back to the front. To help myself get a little more vested in Pinterest, I went ahead and created a board for something of my own personal interest, and that was the Camino de Santiago. It's sort of an aside, but I just think it's a fascinating topic. I've done the 500-mile walk in Spain, life-changing, very cool. Um, so I added that as well. Okay, um, but so for developing new connections, let me go back. Um, I created an account and it asked me if I wanted to find friends on Facebook. So if you go like here and click on it, create an, oops, excuse me, go to following. Under following and pinners. All right, here we go. Find friends. It said, see who's here. Follow people you know to keep up with their latest finds. This made me nervous. I wondered if it was going to um, send out an auto invite. In the end, I discovered that they simply, they find who you know on Facebook and you can choose to follow them or not. I prefer this model as I feel like it's less invasive. So, and then you can also invite people if you wish. I decided not um, to jump in on it that way. Kind of keep it separate. Let's see. Now, interestingly, from my personal experience here, I learned that you really need to explore people's pages because at first I quickly selected friends and colleagues in education to follow, thinking, hey, this is a good way to jump in on this and what they know. But just because they're in education and they're a teacher and you know them doesn't mean they're going to have useful Pinterest boards and pins related to education or 21st century skills or etc. Um, if you, for example, I have a friend, Jennifer Veltzos, who teaches um, technical writing and document design at University of Mankato, and I thought, oh, she'd be someone to follow. It should be good, but again, not much of a hit as far as 21st century skills. In fact, I'm going to unfollow. Okay. Instead, I decided to go with people like Gavin Middleton here. Um, let's see, a better way to discover people and people that you want to add is to seek the topics and then look up who's posting and visit their board. That's how I found Gavin Middleton. You can see, if you go to his page, teaching technology, presentation software, internet safety, digital citizenship, um, etc. Infographics, teach tech, educational games, online. Okay, you get the idea. It's a wealth of information. This was kind of a score. Um, Gar Reynolds, a bit of a disappointment on his page. He's not much of a Pinterest guy, apparently. I'm one of 193 people following him, and he only has 11 pins and 7 boards. Not much there. Okay. So there you have it. I'm now the proud owner of a Pinterest page. Let's go back to my page. Well, I'm here, I guess. I've selected some interest to get started: information technology, history, education. This was just preliminary. I have pinners that I'm now going through, and well, I'm doing some weeding and doing some adding. Um, and I've got 2 boards. Oops, those aren't my boards. It says 1 board. I've got 2 boards. I've got my 21st century technology to promote 21st century skills, and I've got the Camino de Santiago. So I feel like I'm set. Um, and it's a win-win all around. This concludes my tour of Pinterest and my expanded PLN. Thank you.